Hi, and welcome to LearningWorks for Kids Game Spotlights. This is a series where we go over new and popular video games and talk about how you can use those skills you learn in game in the real world. It's Evan here from LearningWorks for Kids, and if you like what you see, consider hitting that thumbs up button. Also, subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you know when more videos post like this. If you want to learn more about these skills or are interested in a class, look at lw4k.com to see our self-guided courses. These courses were created to help guide children into thinking about their skills in-game and how to bring them over to the real world. If you like your farming sims but wish there were more demon pigs to punch in them, today's game is especially for you. Today, we're going to be talking about Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. In this game, you play as Sakuna, a young, bratty goddess who one night gets a little too tipsy and accidentally leads the way for a group of starving humans to make their way into an immortal realm. I mean, we've all been there, right? Right? Well, anyway, Sakuna is punished by being banished along with the hungry humans all the way to the Isle of Demons. There, Sakuna and her newfound family need to grow their own food and make a living for themselves using an old house that belongs to Sakuna's mother. Starting to sound a little more like a traditional farming sim now, right? Well, hold on, because we're going to be going into fighting soon too. Sakuna needs to also keep the island's demons at bay by going out and hunting them down. The player moves back and forth between harvesting and fighting, learning more about the characters and the island in the process. So if you want to really grow the best rice while also fighting giant spirit deer, then definitely give Sakuna of Rice and Ruin a try. This game is a great way for the player to practice their planning skills. The seasons in the game rotate every few in-game days, meaning that to make it through the difficult winters, the player needs to have Sakuna hunt for enough meat and gather enough other edible items to make it through the months where rice cannot be grown. The player also needs to use planning when prepping the fields and actually growing the rice. To get the greatest yield of rice you are going to need for the upcoming seasons, you need to plan what kind of fertilizer to use, to make time to weed and remove pests, and to also add and drain water. This game is also a great way for players to practice focusing skills. There are a lot of steps that are involved in growing and harvesting of rice, and unlike some farming simulations, Sakuna needs to take care of all of these steps without automation. The player will need to till the land, add the fertilizer, keep the pests away, and go through several more steps when it comes to harvesting and processing the rice. The player needs to use their focusing skills in order to complete these tasks. You can ask the other members of your found family to do some of these tasks, but they will never be as good as when Sakuna herself does them, because that's her personality. So using some focus to produce the rice is essential for a good harvest. So what is your favorite farming sim game? We love Stardew Valley and Harvestella. Let us know your favorites in the comments below. Also again, if you liked the video, hit the like button. It helps the channel out so much. Until next time, check out our other content at lw4k.com.